Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Alliance War. Today we are looking at War 6 of Season 21, and 4Loki's going to be facing the Alliance x7v. Now they're going to be picking the stubborn global as usual, and I've actually got 7 fights this war, so pretty sizable war. Got some shared fights, some mini bosses, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to be using my regular team here of Ghost, Wasp, and the Hood. And in Section 1, I'm going to head down the right side here onto Path 7. We have that Mordo as our first fight. Not too worried about Mordo. The only thing really to look out for is the he's got that ability to block unblockable attacks if he holds block for too long. But it's typically not an issue. So I'm just going to be popping these big boosts because I have a few of them and they're going to last 6 hours, which should carry me through the end of the whole war. So I'm just going to go with that and hope for the best. Going to pop on a tech boost just in case. And I'm going to go with 150. I like to save those, but I'm going to be fighting a Domino here coming up. And Domino's one of the ones I really do want to have those boosts for. So just going in here as usual. Make sure to time it so I hit him when he gets the power gain. And then just drop the special 2 and that'll finish him off. So pretty clean fight there, no damage taken, still have that full yellow bar. Now we've got Tigra up next. I don't fight her super often, and this is the Matador node, which is pretty annoying, because one thing that's nice about fighting Tigra is she has those 2-hit mediums, so you gain power really fast with Ghost, but because the node is Matador, that's not going to happen. No, she doesn't want to cooperate here, so I have to just hit into her block a few times. No, she actually hits me while I'm dashing back, which kind of throws me off here. I'm trying to get into the loop, but she's just not cooperating. So I have to parry a couple times. End up baiting out the special 1. That gives me 1 bar of power. And again, she's just like not playing into me, which is really annoying. And I end up missing the dex on the tail end of that special. Which brings me pretty low, but I finish it off with special 2 and make it out a-okay. But it is going to cost me some potions, which is pretty annoying. And like I was saying earlier, next up we have this Domino on the shared fight here in the middle. And it's a rank 3 Domino, so she's going to be pretty beefy. I'm going to go ahead and heal up with that big potion. And then I'm just going to chuck on one of these team potions, because honestly I only ever use Ghost, so they're basically just as good as normal one-person potions. Now this node has the Power Snack and Backup Recovery buffs, which can get pretty out of hand if you're not paying attention. She can get some pretty crazy power gain, and it can go wrong really fast, as you might see in this video here. We'll find out. So gonna start off as usual. I tend to dash back once just to bait out her medium, because it's important to know when she throws the medium, and if it's just her first attack, it makes it easier to space out. Now she's not playing super cooperatively, but I do end up getting to my special 2 and dropping it, and it brings her just below the power threshold, so she starts gaining all that power. And I try to phase the special 3, but she actually critically fails my phase, so I end up taking it to the vase. Now, most of her special 3 damage actually comes from the bleed, so I can just phase that off since I'm Ghost and drop the special 2 in the corner, and that'll finish it off. But it got a little sketchy there. But made it out okay. Didn't die. Keeping up the no death streak. Going into the next half of the war here. My next fight here is going to be this Havoc. I see him here fairly often. The node makes him unblockable after I have 3 debuffs on me, which happens pretty fast because of his plasma charges. But not too worried about it because he's not stubborn, so even if he's unblockable, I'm Ghost. I tend not to block much anyways, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on this 200% boost here, and I'm debating using one of these 3-minute boosts. I decide I don't need it, but then I end up going back and actually popping it because I have 7 of them, and I can use it for my next few fights. So better to play it safe. So just gonna start off here doing a few mediums and then just dropping the special 2, and it does so much damage. Just finishes him off in 15 seconds. So pretty solid fight there. That's Ghost for you. And the next fight here is Invisible Woman. She's here a lot. It's a pretty annoying fight. She puts all those debuffs on you. She goes invisible. She's got crumbling armor. She's stubborn, all that good stuff. It's rank 2 6-star, so kind of big. Not a rank 3 at least, but do have to watch out for her pretty beefy health pool. Now I parry her so she can go invisible and not punish me. So that's all well and good, but now I have the armor break on me, but I just hit her to take it off. Get another parry. Gotta parry sometimes because she's stubborn. Now, I actually wasn't expecting this. She went invisible. I guess I wasn't watching her timers well enough, and now I've got 3 debuffs on me, so I just have to wait for those to fall off. Get another parry, and she goes invisible again, so I'm just really not paying attention to these timers as much as I need to be. She's unblockable again, so I gotta parry her, and I drop the special 2 and down she goes. So not the cleanest fight ever, but make it through. Then onto this void here in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up my Ghost. Some pretty heavy potion use this war. I messed up a few times. Wasn't my cleanest war ever. Yeah, check the notes here. It's got the ebb and flow intercept. Checking my my buffs there, and they're about to expire. So let's go ahead and go into the fight. I'm just building up power here. Going for that intercept. Getting the block. Dropping the special 2. All that good stuff. Now, unfortunately, it brought me to my special 3, so I have to dump my power. But it's not a big deal. And this brings me over 10 hits, so I do shrug off the petrify he was trying to put on me. Gonna go ahead and just parry him here. Gonna block the special 1 so he doesn't go stubborn. But I have to get an intercept anyway, so get the phase off, do the intercept, block, special 2, down he goes. So a pretty clean void fight, not bad. Next up we have this Korg on the hazard shift mini boss. So it's a 6-star Korg here. He's all rank 3, so gonna have a really massive health pool here, almost 300,000 health. Check these boosts, about to wear off on that tech boosts. So checking the notes here real quick. Stun immune, which is actually helpful for Korg because he will shrug off parries and gain rock stacks for him. But if he is stun immune, that doesn't happen. Gonna go ahead and pop on a indestructible boost here just in case I mess up and get tapped in the face a couple times. And I want to heal up. I like to be fully topped off onto Korg just in case I have to end up hitting him with a medium attack on his thorns. Usually I don't have to, but it's just a good precautionary hit. Now we're gonna go ahead and take off these rock stacks. Go block there, go in. Gonna interrupt his heavy there. Now as you can see, I just turned 3 poisons off into furies, so I want to drop my special 2, but he just got his rock stacks back up, so I can't. Gonna have to take those stacks off. Probably should have just dropped my special 3 there, would have taken off all of the rock stacks and bumped my power. But I didn't. And I ended up eating a special 1 to the face when it was unblockable. So good thing I used my indestructible boost there. Probably wouldn't have done tons of damage, but 0 damage is always better than a little bit. So I'm just here building back up to my special 2. Timing looks a little better here. I got his rock stacks off, and I'm just gonna drop it. Tried to drop it there, but he used his special 2 first. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right now. Brings me back up to a special 3 right as he gets his rock stack. So I'm gonna drop that to remove all the stacks. It's not gonna do much damage because it's capped because of those rock stacks. Go ahead and bait out a heavy. Evade that special 1. Gonna have to parry him here and hit him to finish the fight off. And that's gonna do it for this war. So good war to you guys, x7v. We did end up winning the war, thankfully, which brings us to 3-3 for the season. So after a pretty rocky start, we are finally tied up. And just gonna go up from here. Again, haven't died yet, which is always good. Trying to keep up that deathless streak for the whole season. Well, thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned for the last 6 wars of Season 21. I'm going to be releasing them over the next couple days, getting ready for Season 22. So keep your eyes out for that. Go ahead and comment if you have something you want to say. Hit like if you liked the video. Hit dislike if you didn't. And drop that sub. That all helps me out a ton. But thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.